just realized why it's so difficult. I've known. When I say I just realized, what it means is I'm confronted with a situation that brings prior learning into an applicable situation. What I just realized, the reason why people don't stick to changes, even though when they go into the change, they really mean they want to change, the effort necessary to maintain that change takes effort, and everybody's not willing to. We need laundry detergent. I've been buying my laundry detergent online because I want to reduce plastic waste. I'm getting the dissolvable detergent. And I'm like, I just need to just grab this laundry detergent and call it good. And I almost did it because I was like, it's not that serious. Then I thought, you said you were going to change. You said you were no longer buying liquid laundry detergent. It's easier. But that's in complete contradiction of what you said you were going to do. That's why people don't maintain resolutions, say if somebody's cheating and stuff like that. They don't maintain any of those promises because the effort necessary to maintain those things takes a lot more than just giving in to what you want to do. Much easier to give in. Alright, y'all, we're talking being newlyweds and what it takes to be married. What's good, y'all? Lonnie Appleton here. If you have a couple of minutes, I think I have some answers. At least it makes sense to me. So it's gotta at least make sense to one other person out there, right? Just one. Why do they have a movie called How to Be a Player, but they don't have a movie called How to Be Married? And then all the examples we see of marriage, maybe the Huxtables was the last one? Last functioning relationship? And I haven't really watched them from my today years old perspective, so I don't even know if they functioned in a healthy way. But let's assume they did. So the last time we saw a depiction of a healthy functioning marriage that didn't have any backdoor scandals going on, because there always has to be drama, was probably the Huxtables. That means every image of what a successful or what a marriage looks like, period, every image we've seen, that's something to think about, especially for us who have actually never seen a married couple. The only married couple I've seen have been married as long as I've been alive. They got married when I was born. That means they've been married for 41 years. And everybody glamorizes those old relationships. I wish I had a grandma-grandpa relationship. They don't talk about the years they spent living in separate houses. They don't talk about the other spouses and completely different families they have. They don't talk about all the infidelities and physical violence that took place. No, we just look at how long they've been married. And I want a grandma and grandpa kind of love. I sure as hell don't. Grandma had to ask permission from grandpa to get a divorce. That's why they stayed married for so long. But you ain't heard it from me. But yeah, in order to be married, it takes a complete overhaul of self. You have to deny who you are, and you have to figure out who you are becoming with your new person. Your forever. This is true submission. Not this rolling over somebody and making them bend over backwards. See how far she can contort her body before she breaks. That is not submission. True submission is you and her, both parties, bending to each other's will, and bending so that you both come to a space of compromise, that you both kind of get what you want. Being married means you have to be okay with not getting your way. None of this is for your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or your fiance. Them, real talk. You can't practice being married. Playing house is literally just playing house. Cooking and cleaning does not make a marriage. A great sex life does not make a marriage. Learning how to compromise and move together and removing yourself and your personal desires and coming into what they need in order to be successful. That's marriage. And you don't play that. You become that. And that's why most people struggle to be married, especially that first year. If you are being married right, that first year should be a struggle. It should look completely different than when you were dating. Completely different than when you were engaged. Because now you are uniting. You are becoming one. Not two, one. But I ain't gonna leave y'all with just problems. I'm gonna offer some solutions. What's good, y'all? Lonnie Appleton. If you have a couple of minutes, I have a couple of messages. We are discussing the first year of marriage and coming in prepared for the growth. You can't come in prepared unless you have a growth mindset. If you have gone through your life having a growth mindset, then you're ready for the growth. But you don't start growing with your forever until you enter into forever. I have a pretty good growth mindset, but I came into my marriage thinking I was perfect. Yeah, I was perfect, but I was not perfect for my husband. He accepted me, and acceptance is what got us through the boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance phase. Yeah, I didn't know that I needed to change who I was individually in order to be successfully united with someone. Now, this was my husband's second marriage, so I think he had a little bit more insight. That's a good word. He had a little bit more insight than I had. So he's always moved with me and maneuvered with me, but he had areas of growth as well. But what I'm saying is, here's the solution. If you want to survive your first year and you don't even want to go through the turbulence of your first year, know that as soon as you come into this relationship, it is time to start evolving. Again, you don't evolve in who you are until you get your forever. Somebody who's just willing to date you and play house with you, but is not willing to commit forever to you, is not you losing your identity. Because that aspect of yourself, when I talked about the new 80-20 rule, how I feel it should happen, that 20% of your personality, the things that don't meld in the relationship or the union that you have chosen to create with your new spouse, your forever, I need to keep pointing that out. Because what I don't want you to do is take these ideas and philosophies and apply them to something temporary. Then you'll look up 2-3 years from now when you break up with this person. First, none of my business. But you'll look up 2-3 years from now, and after you shifted and contorted yourself and truly submitted to someone else, which means you become a totally different person for this person, you're gonna look up and they're gonna be gone, and you be like, dang, that was a waste of me. I truly lost me. And that's how you get lost in relationships. You don't get lost in a relationship until they're your forever. And I know the things that I'm saying they don't feel good, because you're like, you're not supposed to change for someone. You're not supposed to lose yourself in someone. The right someone, yes. And you're not saying I do until it's the right person. If you are saying I do on something, stop. I get it. I was almost married because I wanted to be married. Not because I wanted to be with him. I just wanted to be married. But my spirit was conscious enough to be like, nah, don't do that. And I actually listened that time. Thank you. But what I'm saying is, you need to, and this is to Amber's point when she says most people go in ready to do the work. Right now, they don't. But going forward, you should. We don't appreciate what we have until it's gone. I gave my truck to my daughter, or she bought it from me, and now I don't have a car. I don't have a truck. I ain't got a moped. I ain't got a scooter. I ain't got no transportation except for these 2 legs underneath my caboose. Anyway, we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone, because I was just walking up to my daughter's truck and I was like, that's actually a very nice truck. Damn, I never walked up to this truck and thought it was a nice truck when it was mine. But now that I ain't got no damn transportation, I'm walking up on the truck like, dang, I should have appreciated that truck when I had it. That message is for somebody. Don't let it go over your head just because I'm talking about a truck.